solidarity as a best practice lesson for the struggle for self-determination. Civil society organizations must continue watch and guard development of democracy and human rights not to be violated by states and leaders. Civil society organizations must continue empower communities and turn them into actors of development and actors of social accountability for all government services. Civil society organizations must continue to fight for justice for past human rights violations in Timor Leste and other countries, including West Papua, Western Sahara, Palestine, Rohingya, Bangsamoro, Bangaville, Kanak, Kurdistan, Hawaii, and Patani. The government of Timor Leste must ratify the International Convention on Enforced Disappearance of Persons and to establish a good quality mechanism to reintegrate stolen children into their families, communities, and nation. The government of Timor Leste must protect their domestic workers with a specific law that dignifies and respects their human rights and their workers. The government of Timor Leste must recognize the bad practices in the usage of petroleum fund, the continuing irresponsible of unsustainable use of the fund jeopardize the future of the people of Timor-Leste. These will exacerbate in health, education, and agriculture sectors are undeveloped. The government of Timor-Leste must invest more in public education where ordinary children are educated, provide adequate facilities in health, sanitation, and good quality education equally to all children. The government of Indonesia must immediately stop human rights violations in West Papua, respect the West Papuans' aspiration, and allow the entrance of international observers and international assistance to address the sufferings of the people in West Papua.
Viva!
The government of Indonesia must show responsibility for past human rights violations by taking care of and supports victims of sexual violence, stolen children, and recover of the victim's life. The government of Indonesia must implement the recommendation of CLVR and CVA reports. All movements against climate injustice to strengthen the solidarity in the fight against colonialism and capitalism, which continue to harm the environment, create inequality, poverty, and other injustices. To the government of Australia, we continue to show our support for Witness K and Bernard Collery and call on the Federal Attorney General to drop all charges against them. To the government of Australia must be smarter in its development and considering that using coal for industry increase climate injustice and put people of Australia and the world in danger. Stop using coal for energy. The government of Philippines must stop the military actions against the people in Bangsamoro as military actions cause social infrastructure destructions. Opt for Pacific means in finding solutions for the problems faced by the Bangsamoro. We offer our support and solidarity with the Nation Liberation Movement in Western Sahara, West Papua, Palestine, Kurdistan, Bangaville, Kanak, Hawaii, Patani, and Maluku as part of the struggle to uphold human rights and self-determination. The public to encourage their children and all adults to take part of children's movement for climate justice action scheduled to take place on the coming 20 September 2019. Aluta Continua. Obrigado.
Viva Maluku!